Day one of the Ray Tenzing trial is complete. The former UC officer is accused of shooting and killing Sam DuBose at a traffic stop last year. Night on Your Side is bringing you live team coverage of this developing story. Tonight, we are joined by my anchor, Tanya O'Rourke, and she has been bringing us live reports since jury selection began yesterday.
And there are certainly a lot developing on this very first day of trial, Julie. Here are the key events that we covered for you today. Sam DuBose's mother arrived at the courthouse this morning. There was a small group of protesters there as well. Now, the jurors went out to the crime scene in Mount Auburn in vans. Judge Megan Shanahan gave them strict instructions about what to observe. Then the day ended in the courtroom where both sides gave opening statements. Now, we are going to walk you through today's developments for the rest of this newscast. Let's start with those opening statements. Hamilton County Prosecutor Joe Deters went first. He began by defending Tenzing's decision to pull Sam DuBose over, run his license plate number, and ask him to exit the car for a search. But he says what Tenzing did next was murder, and the video evidence shows that.
The evidence will show that this case is amazingly simple in terms of proving intent. The reason that it is simple here is because you will hear from Tenzing's own mouth that he intentionally shot Mr. DuBose in the head. The evidence is going to show you that this tragic case, this murder, was totally unwarranted, was completely intentional, and was truly unjustified.
You just heard Deters reference a confession of sorts where they claimed that Tenzing admitted to purposely killing DuBose while talking with detectives. Now, Deters also pointed out what he called a series of lies that Tenzing told police while they were investigating the shooting.
The defense went next. Tenzing's attorney Stu Matthews made several points about why he thinks Tenzing was justified in that shooting. He elaborated about UC's concerns about crime in the area. That led to increased patrols and traffic citations in the neighborhoods around campus. Matthews also described Tenzing's account of the shooting, maintaining that the now former officer was dragged by DuBose's car and that DuBose sped off.
Mr. Deters would have you believe that this was all the result of not having a front license plate. In fact, you will find that Sam DuBose was transporting in his car and on his person a sum of cash in excess of $2,600, and he had marijuana in the car, and I'm not sure what the amount is, but it was somewhere over 200 grams and apparently less than 1,000 grams, but it was a quantity that was sufficient to get him charged with felony drug trafficking. Had Ray Tenzing had the opportunity to discover what Sam DuBose was up to on July 19th. Sam DuBose knew what he had in that car. He didn't want Ray Tenzing to find out about it, and he used every means available to him to try to escape that traffic stop. Again, when you've heard all the evidence, I think you'll find that Ray Tenzing's actions on July 19th were justified to save his own life or keep himself from being seriously injured.
Matthews also said he needed to go into great detail in his opening statement due to undue misinformation from the prosecution. As for whether DuBose sped off, the prosecution said DuBose was killed within seconds of the shooting, and it was the weight of his lifeless body that likely accelerated the vehicle.